Hello, my name is Rayanne, and today I'm going to be leading you through a workout. It is important to note that while I do have education, training, and experience in the fitness industry, regular exercise does not always come without risk, even for healthy individuals. You are responsible for your health and safety at all times while viewing this video. Please remember, if something doesn't feel right, try the next exercise. Your body is the boss. If you are pregnant or have underlying health concerns, make sure to ask about your ability to exercise with a healthcare professional before participating. With that being said, let's go have some fun.
Hey everyone, it's a beautiful sunny day in Calgary and we're going to start off with our warm-up, so join me for some fun. Here we go.
We're starting off today with some side-to-side lunges. So starting from the center, you'll step out to one side, the knee will have a slight bend and your hips will go backwards. And you're just alternating from side to side and listening for the beat for the next move. There's the beat. For the next exercise, we will be staying in our lunge position and folding over top of our lunging leg. And with the other arm, we're extending it up and over our head to stretch out the side of our body. Next up, we have high knees. Get those knees up as high as you can, as quick as you can. This one is so great for getting the heart rate up. Keep it up. Next up, we have butt kicks. So you're keeping your legs straight and your heel is bending all the way up to your butt. Same thing, you're going to do this one as quick as you possibly can. Keep it up. Alright, next up we've got skipping. So you're double tapping with one foot and the other foot is doing a nice high knee. You can make this as big or as little as you like. And also, if you've got the space for it, feel free to move around. Next up, we've got our toe touch with extension all the way up. So with this one, you want to fold over your hips and then you're stretching way, way, way up to the sky. Next up, we are twisting at the hips. So if it feels natural, your foot can twist with you, but you're just basically pretending there's a straight pull all the way from your head to your toes, and you're just moving around that pole, twisting as you go. Next up, we are going to be lunging over our left leg. I will mirror this because it gets kind of confusing. So over top of your left leg, and then you're going to twist over and see what's on the other side of your left leg. And then you're just stepping back and repeating on the same leg until you hear the beat. And there it is, same thing, other leg. Let's switch to your right now. Next up, we are doing little hops on our toes. You can see my knees are bending, my ankles are bending, but I'm just doing little tiny hops on my toes. And same thing with this one. If you want, you can move around. Alright, last warm-up exercise. You're going to make one big circle with your hips, and then once you've made a full circle, go the other way. It's almost like you're using a hula hoop.
Great job, everybody. All right, let's get started on our workout for today. We're gonna be doing intervals of 30 seconds with a 10-second rest to switch between exercises. And then you can take a little break in between each set, or you can keep going with me if you'd like. Let's get started.
Alright, our first exercise is called the inchworm. So you're going to fold over your hips, crawl yourself out to a high plank, and then tap your shoulders one by one. So crawl yourself out, high plank, and tap one shoulder and tap the other one while keeping your hips nice and sturdy. I'll show you guys from a couple different angles on the exercises so that you can follow along. There's the beep, 10 seconds of rest before we switch to our next exercise. Next up is air squats. So you are setting your feet up hip distance apart and sending your hips back, and you will see that your legs bend and your ankles bend. Everything bends as you lower to the ground and then push yourself back up to the top. Good work, everybody. 10 seconds of rest. Ignore me going into the next exercise. Okay, now we can get started. So we're going to start with our hands nice and high. We're going back into a lunge, and then we're driving that knee all the way up to meet our hands. We're going to stay on the same leg for this one, and then we'll switch it on the next set. Keep it up, we're almost done this one. Great job, and you can make your way to your stomach for the next exercise. So we're going to start off by placing our hands right under our shoulders, pushing up all the way to the top, and then once you get down and you're laying back on your stomach, your hands will go forwards. They can either hover off the ground, or you can use the ground as a guide to guide your hands up over your head. And then go back into your push-up. Great job, everyone. Use this 10 seconds to flip yourself onto your butts. Our next exercise is called Happy Frog. You can start by placing your hands behind you on the ground while you extend your feet out in front of you and then pull your knees into your chest. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can do what I'm doing there and use your hands to go out as you extend your feet out and then crunch into your chest. Great job, everyone. You can use this time to slide down onto your back with your feet on the ground and your knees up in the air. This next exercise is called Sliding Penguin. You're going to flip your palms up to the sky. Your shoulder blades are going to come off of the ground, And without moving your hips or butt at all, you are going to touch the bottom of your heels or the back of your heels as you slide from side to side without sliding your hips. And that's it for the set. We are all finished our set number 1. And at this time, you can pause the video and take a rest, or you can keep going with me for our set number 2. Starting off with our inchworms, crawl yourself all the way out, tap your shoulders at the bottom, and then walk yourself all the way back to the top. I can't see you right now, but my guess is you look like an inchworm. Good job, keep it up. "10 seconds rest, and then you know what's next, our air squats. Great work on the squats, you're really getting the hang of this. Remember, only go down as far as your body will allow you to. Keep up the good work. Nice job. 10 seconds rest, and then you can set yourself up with your left leg going back for your lunges. We did this one on our other leg last time, but same thing. You're going to lunge backwards and then drive your left knee up into your hands that are over top of your head. You're closing up as if you are the mouth of an alligator, coming together, big teeth on the hands and the knees, and chomp, chomp, chomp you go. Nice work. You can slowly make your way onto your stomach for our push-up exercise. Remember to make sure your body is fully straight and strong before you push yourself up so that you're moving your body as one full unit. Keep it up, we're almost there. Great work. Flip yourself onto your butt for our next exercise. Happy frog. Remember, you can keep your hands down if you'd like, or if you want to try the advanced version, you can pull your hands out to the side and then crunch up into a little ball at the top. Just about done. Keep it up. Nice work. Slide yourself down onto your back. Feet are on the ground and knees are up in the air. Palms are open to the sky. And it's time for our sliding penguin. You can reach for those heels, but remember, try not to move your hips while you do this exercise. Keep up the work, sliding penguins. We're almost done our second set here. Nice work, everyone. You can pause the video now and maybe take a water break, and then just join me when you're ready to go for our last set. Alright, set number 3. Time to do your inchworms for the very last time today. Starting at the top, you're gonna fold over your hips, roll yourself down, Walk yourself all the way out to your high plank and then tap those shoulders one by one and roll yourself back up. Keep it up. Nice work. Get ready for your next exercise, air squats. And here we go. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart and that you're only going down as far as your body wants you to. Keep up the great work, everyone. Almost there. "10 seconds rest here. Shake out those legs." So for our last set of our lunge to knee drive, we're going to be doing both of our legs. So after you close that alligator mouth and drive that knee up to those hands, you're going to switch your legs and do the same thing on the other leg as we've done previously. Great work, everyone. Time to make your way onto your stomach for your next exercise. All right, last set of push-ups here. Make sure when you plant your hands down that you put them right under your shoulders so that you're pushing up from your shoulders, nice and safe on your shoulder blades. And then don't forget to extend your hands up and over your head. Great work, everyone. Almost there. All right, time to flip over onto your butt for Happy Frog. Now those are some happy looking frogs. Keep her going. Don't forget to smile. Oh, and don't forget to breathe either. Great job. On to our final exercise on your backs, ready for our sliding penguins. Let's get started. Reach for those heels. We are almost there. Let's finish strong, everyone.
Great job, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Here's a couple of moves you can use at the end of your workout to recover your body for the next workout we do together.
All right, we're going to start off by stretching our hip flexor. So from a kneeling position, one foot goes up in front of you, and you are pressing your hips forward to feel the stretch in the front of the thigh. And you can switch legs when you are finished that side. Next up, you can make your way to your butt, and you're going to place the soles of your feet together. Your legs are being pressed down to the earth, and you can begin to slowly lean forward if you can keep your back nice and straight while you do this. And I'll show you what that looks like from the side. So here you can see I'm keeping my back as straight as possible as I lean forward to feel a bigger stretch. Alright, next stretch, you can tuck one leg into your side, and then the other leg's going to go out nice and straight in front of you, and you're just going to lean over that leg. And with this one, you're going to try and keep your back straight as well. when you're ready, let's switch it up to our other side. Feel free to give your foot a little wiggle while you're stretching out your leg if it feels good. Well, we can't forget to stretch our arms. Straighten one arm and wrap your other arm around it and pull it close into your chest. Make sure to keep your shoulder as far away as you possibly can from your ear so that you are getting the full stretch in your arm, and at this point you can tilt your neck from side to side to stretch that out too. And now we're going to bend our elbow and place that up over our head. Don't worry if you can't get it this far, but once you get it up and over your head, you're going to press down on your elbow with your other hand to reach it as far as you can down the back and get that stretch. Now we're going to switch to our other arm. Same thing. And feel free to stretch out your neck while you're stretching out your arm. Same thing with this arm. Don't worry how high you can get the elbow over your head. Just make sure you're pressing back on it so you feel the stretch behind your arm. Last up, we're going to place both arms behind us and clasp your hands if you can. And you're going to press down with those clasped hands so that you're opening up the front of your chest and your arms.
See you next time.